Yo. So the background noise might be ever so slightly terrible, and that is on me. I still have my fan on, even if we're just pretty much the heat waves just ended. But it is still like hot as hell, so like yeah, you know. Just gonna keep it on for a little bit longer. So give me a minute just to set stuff up as per usual, and then we shall start doing stuff. Did I not change the thumbnail? I changed the thumbnail. I swear I changed the no, I didn't change the thumbnail. For goodness sake, I made it. Boom. There, new thumbnail. Let's go. Okay, I'll also just ping the host. This is like genuinely such an annoying part to make, not because it's like particularly difficult or anything to work with, it's just that like the ideas behind this level are so specific and they're a bit of a pain. Hey Gerati Law 1, oh man, what is this username? So pretty much it's like a cyberpunk kind of level, like it's at night time in a city. It's taking like inspo from stuff like Shimmer and Knight Rider, but like I've kind of just gone like a bit more art style, you know? You're on your art right now because you're chatting with your crush? Fair enough, bro. You got priorities joining Beanie Stream? Love to see it, love to see it. I'm just gonna move my type of shit. Okay, let me just boot up GD and then I will be right with you. Okay, just so you guys know, I've made like an entire background for this part and I've just had to scrap it because the hosts didn't want it, even if it made the level have better progression. Because my part is the second to last in the whole level, so like after nighttime, the sunrise of course, so I think, hey, why not make a sunrise type part? And then they just go, nah. So it's a tad annoying, but it's fine. Let's just do the daily and then we'll see what we do after that. If I want to do the weekly. Why am I in... Hey Roblox, welcome to the stream. How you doing? But I really need to start working on the Carmel video now, because like since there wasn't a heat wave now, I actually like need to lock in on it. I don't have an excuse. Like I generally haven't even started that video because of how hot it's been. Like editing in 35 degrees Celsius temperatures is miserable, so I just haven't really done anything. So I'm probably gonna lock in on it and start scripting it after this stream. I'm being completely real. You're multitasking? Fair enough. This daily's quite mad. God, terrible song as well. The song's so annoying. Watching this while chatting with your crush and playing UFC. Fair enough. Oh yeah, I did a collab short with Beanie a couple days ago and I gained like 300 subs from it, which is so funny. He's putting crazy numbers right now, it's mad. Dude, that ship is so nice. Can you get money for your big neck right now? No, never. Beanwiki.gg1. I don't know. This data is not fun. Okay, let me show you guys what I've got. So I'll show you the gameplay that I made, which I've uploaded to my alt channel, like to the Beanie Doll channel, and I'll show you the deco I've got. So we got like this type shirt, and it's a generally quite easy part. It's the easiest part on the level, being a post drop. So it's this is like insane demon difficulty this bit at most. This click here is hard though. There's a couple of hard clicks dotted around which make it. Okay, so apparently that's impossible. Good to know, good to know. Or you could just jump over it, is also. Okay, so this is some good advice for all creators is that you should actually play test your parts, because I'm starting to realise how terrible this part plays. For goodness sake. Okay, well we're gonna have to go into ignore damage then, because I've made a completely impossible part. Whoops. That's gonna be fun telling this out of you. Make it a ping hole. Yeah. Hang on. Make skyscraper go. Okay, so that's the layout. It doesn't really matter much. That's like fairly mediocre gameplay. Here's the decor I've got. I've got like half a structure done. I've got like this right now. I'll work on camera controls later. It's like, this is all I've got deco-wise. Got like a nice little effect and a structure and a bit of a background. Oh yeah, let me show you the old background I had here. So right now I just have it as like a kind of cool gradient. I just have this. This was the old background. And it's like actually kind of peak. Like I even set up a parallax for it and they just went, no, not happening. So yeah, that happened. So we're going to be working on these designs. Is the plan? I forgot to do some of these glow thingies. Whoops. And I want to do this top bit up here, which would be good to have done today. At a bar? What? I mean like a pub type thing? Be a vibe. Fair enough. I might. It's not a bad idea. Okay, I'm gonna make the contrast on this a little, like, weaker, and then, where's that grass object? Here. I'm gonna also make that like that. Make the bridge full. I've only got half this part, so I don't know exactly where it ends, but it's like here is like another part which is being done by Zoe. So it'd be cool to see him join. 32 degrees in Poland. We just had a heat wave. A couple days ago it was 38 here. It was miserable. Absolutely miserable. Okay, I want to keep like a relatively like repetitive colors for the structures, so like these kind of things. Good luck for the heat wave though. You'll need it. I mean, that's okay. We're not gonna have like one of the pink bar things, like this thing. We're gonna have something else, and it's gonna look cool. Trust the process. What color is this? Copy that. What's my dream when I grow up? I don't know. I haven't really tried figuring that out yet. I would quite like to make YouTube a job, but I'll see how that goes, really. Yeah, okay, something like that for this bit's cool. I don't want to get like something above it with like some neon text. I guess something okay. Fan in the back goes crazy. Yeah, sorry about the background audio. It is just really, really hot here. Like, there's not really the most I can do about it other than boiling myself alive, which is like not my top priority personally. Watermark, air deco. Yeah, I don't really know what I'm gonna do for the air deco or like the background. We'll just kind of figure it out as we go. That's my general plan. Make it no. I don't really see why I would. Okay, and if we want this down as well, then if we move to that. Boom, boom. Put it both in 2. Honestly, behind it, it needs just that. It's not the most readable though. That's What do I like doing in real life? Not much. I don't do much, just generally. Yeah, I'd say that's good. Your mum's finally coming home after a year? Oh, nice. Good for you, mum. It's good. That's great to hear. Bedrotting is top 5 things ever. Yo, that might be a fact. It may or may not be true. Decorating this part is not the top 5 things ever. This is rather painful. I have not done this style before. Number 1 is eating fried chicken. Yo, that might be a shout. Hey Spite, how are you doing? Just kind of like copy that there. I would never copy paste. Never. Not at all. Unheard of. Copy and paste is GD Superman. What is that meant to mean? Is that meant to mean it's good? You was in KFC yesterday and you got the driest chicken ever. It was just eating dust. I haven't been to KFC in a couple years. I'm gonna be real. I don't go there that often. Just kind of because like there's always something I'd rather have than KFC, which is like a similar price. I'm gonna be real. Jollibee? What is that? Never heard of it. What is that? Genuinely interested. What is a Jollibee? I have a bunch of these up here as well. I don't really know what these were for. Just kind of an idea. Hang on, I have an idea. Could this work? Maybe, but I just need to make it longer. No. In America. Yeah, you guys have some of, like, the worst food ever. Can I just quickly say that? Like, my god, American food looks disgusting. Your uncle almost told you instead to go eat it. Oh. Chicken crispy powder, fish crispy powder. Thing crispy was the skin, everything else was... That's rough. And pardon me, only fast foods at McDonald's, KFC, Burger King, Pizza Hut. Honestly, of all the ones you could have, those ones aren't that bad. Let's be real. once you have American food, you can't go back. Honestly, I haven't been to USA, so I wouldn't exactly know the best anyways. I'm gonna make like a big thingy up here. It's gonna be like a billboard. It's gonna be cool. What food did USA create? Most of the fast food that you would probably eat today. Like, generally just a lot of fast food is the main thing that they've created. That's a good object to do this with. I guess this one. I'll try that. 122. Then we'll just use this temporary color for now. T1 scale X. Okay, that's going to be bigger. Scale Y. Damn it. 8. Did I drop volcanic? Honestly, that level is dead. That level is super dead. And it was miserable to work on. It was generally one of the worst parts I've ever had to build in. If you're asking because you want to like take the part, like that's chill, but like just genuinely don't do it because it's one of the worst things ever to build on. Kind of just because the structuring on the layout is some of the worst structuring I've ever seen, and it's such a pain in the ass. You hope Scuba Adventures doesn't die too. It shouldn't do. I don't really see why it would die. Of all things, I'm not really helping towards that cause, am I? Now that I think about it. God, how do I do it with this angle? What is going on? You could say it's dormant. Yeah. You just got channel orange on CD and you ran out of space and stuff? No! It's fine, the deadline's August 1st for deco, you're just worried that if you drop it's going to be kind of hard to find another decorator. I am probably going to end up dropping it, so it's probably good to start trying to find someone soon. I mean, my part is just like, any boss fight part is just a pain in the ass to work on. I think that's just like, fact of life. But like, that one is particularly bad to do. I'm sorry that I had made such a terrible part for your level. I saw everyone silent when you join. It's fine, Matt. Yeah, bro. Should be fine. You got it though. I still like the level, it's just the stuff that I made for it was rubbish, and I didn't make like any of the deco at all. I didn't even start, for being completely honest. God, this thing is such a pain to work with, for goodness sake. It's because you ever go, are we sure? So it's like roughly this angle. What if I just put like some stuff surrounding it so that it just doesn't really show that it's like kind of chopped? try it. This might take a hot minute though. Okay, and then over here we also so because these are on T1, I need to get one of these on T2, and I just have to kind of go around all the bits that have the glow and just kind of like surround them and make sure they don't do the thingy that I don't want them to do. It's a bit of a pain, but it's chill. It's going to need to be T1, not T2. I'm an idiot. Have you guys seen the new level that Surveyor released called Monheim? It is generally like one of the greatest levels of all time, hands down. Surveyor is just like concerningly good at the game. It's scary. Yeah, sure, that works. And then inside of it, we're gonna have like an extra thingy, and it's gonna be like cool and shit. Guys, what art should I make here? What should I do? What should I do here? I generally have like no idea with parts like this, but I guess we'll just do like GD. Now we'll do a reference to those levels, which is like 2.3 coming soon. 2.3 coming. That looks kind of goofy right now. Just drawing, can you see this so far? Literally just got like 2 structures. You're not missing out on much. However, I do have an idea for a bit of a boundary between the little sections. So if I go like this, do like that, then copy values of this, bit of this. Not very worthy, like it's missing something. Yeah, that's because I've barely built any of it. I haven't done air decor, I haven't done like foreground stuff. I've barely done anything, man. Give me a moment. Okay, so we're gonna have like some. Hang on, this might take a minute, but like it's gonna look good. It's going to look good. It's gotta look good, otherwise I'm gonna crash out. $49 out of 20. What? What's that mean? Oh, for goodness sake, this isn't going to center, is it? Oh, man. Font is quite meh. Well, it's the best we're working with, and it was Saf's decision, not mine. So we gotta live with it. We gotta live with it. We gotta make it work. Personally, you can't go wrong with some highlights. God, this thing's annoying. Ultimate custom night, 7 club step font. Well, I don't know these things. I don't want to have to figure these things out either. Okay, so we'll start off with that. Gee, you know what? I'm just going to use an entirely different object. I couldn't be bothered. Where's this object going to be then? Ah yes, how about this one? Do a bit of this. Something like that, and then at the top we're gonna do something like this, and then just kind of put it on top as well. I'm just like making shit up right now. Like, oh my god. I'm not crazy about it, but it looks decent enough. So. My layering is generally the most abysmal dog shit ever. Mark 7. Okay, this thing needs like something at the edges because this looks really odd right now. It needs like an accent type thing. I think that's like the best way to describe it. So we're just gonna try and find one of these that will look cool. Oh wait, hang on. Can these turn blue? No, they cannot. if I did a bit of this. Yeah, that looks alright. Do one more for both of them. Like that, and then okay, let's do the actual thing that we were intending on doing for this a little bit. Something like that. That's cool. I'd say that looks alright. Do something like that. Rock structures for roof like in Heliopolis. I think this thing looks alright. Doesn't need to be crazily detailed, it's just good enough for the time being. Make this look a bit darker. Yeah, I don't know what I was trying to do with that, but nope. I'd say generally this is looking okay, but it could be looking a lot better. Especially with like, I feel like it just kind of needs to be a bit more going off of like these bits. Bit too thick, these bits. Okay, this is kind of shaping it a bit. I put some up here. I'm not right now, so it's going to have to go 2, 3. God, this lighting's bad. And okay. Another one there. This is kind of cool. It's shaping itself very slowly, but surely it is gonna work. We're getting us to work. Because like this structure here looks cool. Just getting it to work in a part. This is gonna be kind of a bit more difficult, I feel. That's where the struggle is. These particles here are nice, for I cooked with those. I don't really care what you say. Still need to make a spike design. I'm just putting that off for now. 38. Well, how about I just do some core kind of stuff? Because this core does actually have some pretty similar themes to this. Weirdly. Okay, I need to be more organised from that. Hey Sunset, welcome to the stream, how you doing? Oh my god, Catnix with the £5. Thank you so much. Can't really think of a message, to be honest. That's valid. Thank you. You may or may not be the go. Hang on. This will go in. We're gonna do the thingy. We're gonna do the thingy where I put donos on screen. Ta-da! Catnix, thank you for £5. You are amazing. Huzzah! You getting pretty good at building? Nice. Good to hear, man. This is one of those things where people say, ah yes, I'm getting good at building, then play my level, play my level, play my level, and the answer's no. Because I get that so much, it's very annoying, actually. When it says I'm just doing a building stream, that does not mean it's a level request stream. I don't see level request in the title, can you please not send it? It's like, so annoying when people do that. Like in Extra 8 Nagi streams? Yeah, kinda, I guess. Yeah, I've seen that they do that as well. You don't want anyone to play a level? Okay, fair enough. Until it's done? Yeah, that makes sense. Honestly, I just get so many people asking, play my level, play my level, play my level! After they say, ah yes, it's going to be the peakest thing ever, and then it's just abysmal dog shit. It's so annoying. Maybe some like night lights just going on there. I'm being scam called. I'd rather you didn't call me. Why did I just get like a scam call? What the fuck? Start another goal. Yes. It's quite ass at the moment, to be fair. Oh, it happens. Most builds have a phase when they're ugly. You can't finish a layout because you just start a new one instead. That as well. That happens so often for me. You don't even want to know. Okay, so if I do like this, then just copy value, and where would that object be? It's going to be in here somewhere. Sure, this one. Paste it this color. These things are going to be tiny, by the way. Like, maybe like this small. Man, but I can't select an opposite. Goodness sake. That's very annoying. So that means that I have to do this manually with individual colours. Goodness sake. Copy colour 502 blending. If I scale that down, I don't know, please don't do that. I guess we just have to make one of these for most of the colours now. Slight inconvenience, but it's fine. God, this style is like actually really painful to build in. You have to do so much detailing for like everything. It's like, oh my god. Spare me. Okay, we'll do a pink one and then we're gonna call it enough. Yeah, okay. So these are all going to be absolutely dinky little details. Looks good though. Thanks, though. Like I'd say it's looking good as well. It's just like there's so much to do. Ah. So yeah, these are going to be like this small. I'm just going to like have them like this. Okay, maybe the green one was a little unnecessary. Just get like one of these. Warp it. Do it 501. And go down. Looks so cluttered now. I'm gonna say it's because of the portals, but like they kind of look like fairy lights. Yeah, that's the idea. That's the idea. That's what those things are called. Just behind it, we can get a colour that not like a look, you know. What the? La-di-da-di-da. Questionable statements, but you never use layers. use them. They are so useful for organizing. You don't, if you're not using layers, then you're actively shooting yourself in the foot. I'll tell you that now. People use them for a good reason, and that's because they are very helpful. Okay, this is like looking decent now. It's beginning to look okay. I'll just link all of that so I can copy paste it easier. Just play how it is. You always put the layout on layer 0 personally. I put it on whatever layer I feel like at the time, really. It kind of depends on that. Like, sometimes I'll put it at, like, layer 100. Sometimes I just delete the layout as I go, kind of like this, because most of the structures have, like, inner outlines. Okay, this thing needs, like, an actual outline to it, because it's... Does it, though? Or does it just need to be darker? Because you can't really tell that that's background the best. Yeah, I think that, it might work a little better. Okay, no, I know how to do it. Actually, it's fine. Ta-da! 70% opacity glow. Black glow. Works great most of the time for doing stuff like this. That shows that it's layered behind these. Ta-da! That is a bit clearer now that this is in the background. Feels kind of static. Yeah, I do get that. Maybe I could put some like flickering glow on some of these like window things. That could help. Oh my god, why does my mods have to break everything all the time? We'll just use that and then it's like a palish yellowy orange. Then we'll get some on the next one with a different pulse loop. God, okay, I need to move stuff like further above the level because as much as the extra background's nice, it's like maybe some movements can make it more. Yeah, I feel like just I kind of agree with you on that. So I guess 0.2.1 group 5010 HSV brightness 0.3, just like kind of randomly. Hello? Sorry. And we'll just kind of do the same for 501. Not noticeable enough. Mostly because the glow itself is very small. What light did I put this on? think these also just need to go higher. No. Okay. Let's maybe. I guess we could just put glow over a lot of things and just kind of have that same kind of loop. Just give it that more like electrical look. Yeah, that just looks generally brighter now. If we get these on like some kind of move loop. Could be cool. Okay, that looks really janky, my god. I want it to be kind of floaty, so not like that. I guess we could just make the time longer. What am I planning to do for background? I have absolutely no idea. Maybe I could play it off as if I don't need one by making there just be a lot of air deco, but it would be good to have like a proper background. Something like that. It's quite nice for a lot of movies. If I just grab the... Why don't I have these two rings? It's like really stupid of me. Just have it be like bits of code just floating around. Nah, I'm not entirely keen on that. Hey, Geo Games, is that how I say it? Already Pete, thank you, bro. As much as it's like the heat waves over, it is still hot in the UK. It's like, oh my lord. That's why I have my fan on in the background. You can definitely hear it if you have your sound on, like, at all. But, like, my god, it is still hot here, and like that's the only reason why I haven't like been working on the Carmel video that much. It's literally just I'm not editing in 35 degrees temperatures. But like I will get to it very soon. That is the plan. Start use object color. Let's do like a small particle thing here. We're gonna do like a line. Yeah. Here in Brazil, it's also pretty hot. However, it's like 32. Yeah, in the UK, it's like 25 right now, which is like pretty damn high for us. They had to cancel one of your exams on Wednesday though, so that's a bonus. Yeah, we take it over. Cannot go wrong with missing an exam. Always a good thing. Also, do you have any tips for decorating? You know how to build gameplay but not deco? Honestly, half of making a good level, in my eyes, is making something that's just interesting. Because, like, if you end up making, like, glow slop, like, just pushing out, like, cherry team type things, like, all the time, then, like, no one's gonna really care and reveal. I feel like the only way to get remembered as a creator is to do is to either make the greatest things ever, or like make something that hasn't been done before. So say like 2003 Devon, he's known for being very explorative thematically and like kind of just does crazy shit. Like that's what people know him for, you know, and like you'd rather be known for something like that than for Cherry Team for being corporate slop. So like just general advice, make something interesting rather than something like impeccable. So like creators such as Quasari Ice Cube, his stuff's incredibly experimental, but it's such an interesting watch. So it's like his levels are so interesting to watch and play through because there's so much to break down and like look at that isn't really done in any other like level. So like honestly, just look at his levels. Would recommend for sure. You hate Cherry Team with a burning passion? I don't exactly blame you. Honestly, I think the main problem they have is that Vernam. It's just Vernam, really. I'm kind of surprised I haven't been invited to Cherry Team at any point, but like, it kind of makes sense since I've made a video actively disliking them, like, and kind of like dunking on a bunch of their levels, which is, yeah, but like, and well, the main thing to it is just that I am an experimental creator. They only want glow slomp. They don't do anything that isn't glow slomp. It's like, hey, you have an idea? Go on. You're shocked that Vernam sells a platform of any kind? People have just gotten used to him behaving like an immature toddler at this point. Like, that's just why he's not being deplatformed. Like, people are so used to him behaving like this. That's probably a problem in its own right. Like, Cherry Team can definitely put out good levels, for sure. Like, I'm not saying that they make bad levels, for the most part. It's just, like, they're becoming known for being corporate slop because they just, like, recycle the same level over and over again and just slap on a different color palette and just call it a day at this point. And it's just so disappointing to see when they have, like, such a big team behind them. And it's like, oh my god. All of those people, and that's what you decide to do? Yeah, I'd say this is looking alright. Maybe a little on the messy side, so we can cut out some objects, such as this one. That doesn't really need to be there. You know what, I have a cool idea. So if we copy the values of this, then get one of the electric objects, and then just kind of warp it down to be like this, and then do like a bit of that, and then paste this color, then do the same for its other color. Just look more alive, and like the current is flowing through like the city type structures and shit. I don't know, I'm just kind of waffling, but it's a cool idea, so I'm gonna do it. See how it works. They operate off of attention and money, not for passion and artistic merit of creating. Yeah. So like a bunch of solo levels that have like recently released are infinitely better than anything they've ever created. Like just last night, Surveyor released a level called Monheim, which is a 20-minute long absolute masterpiece. This level is incredible in every way it physically can be. Play it, please. It's so good. The idea was a long platformer, however, with a lot of secrets. Fair enough. Honestly, secrets in levels just add more personality to them, which is a good thing. Because, like, a lot of platformers are very similar nowadays. And people hate on Split, even though she makes mostly decent level. Split is incredibly talented at this game, and like way more than people think she is. Like, she's incredible at this game. Like, she gets so much hate for putting out like fairly similar levels all the time, but to be able to do that as consistently as she does is insanely like hard. Like, the amount of work she probably puts into her levels, like, she, individually, it's probably not the most, but, like, overall, like, goddamn, how do you have that much time to do that? Like, that's incredibly impressive. I don't know, I don't know why people hate her stuff, because as much as they aren't, like, amazing, generally, they're, like, I wouldn't say, like, almost any of her levels are, like, are genuinely bad, either. Like, she's so insanely consistent as well, quality-wise. Like, I just don't see why you hate her for anything. I do feel kind of bad for her, like, with the Trappiver stuff on, like, venue level. Where she got put in art, just to hate on her. But, like, she generally has had like not an amazing time like while being in the GD community, and like it's such a shame because she's so talented and people just don't recognize that, and it's annoying. Okay, I'm just gonna put like a temporary structure over here. It doesn't really need to be here, but it's just like a more transitional thing into the part. I'll do that later. So like down here we can, do I have this object saved? Please tell me I have this object saved. No, that's a bit of gameplay. Nope. Okay, I guess I don't. No, we'll just do this in a simple way. We'll just use the cloud object and make some foliage down here. It'll look good, it's fine. So you just have like something like that down there. Something. Maybe even like a bit higher. And then B4 because that is actually going over the plan. Okay, then with this we'll copy the values of this thing. This needs to be relayered. Just on a layer that's already being used. That is still already being on the layer that's used. Okay, that is not a layer that's being used. Okay, good. Copy values of this. Grab a very specific object that we all know and love, being these ones here. Honestly, compared to like all the other creator point farmers though, like Split is just the best of them as well. Like, what would you rather play? A dubstep fanatic level or a Split level? Like, honestly, I would take Split stuff any day. Okay, well then copy and use this one. This, and then this. Oh no, just something like that for a bit of foliage. So Easton is at least honest that they make mediocre levels. Yeah, some of the creators who do stuff like that have and recognize it are now trying to like change it so that they're making like more impressive stuff. Like I know Yun Hasso is trying to do more creative things. Like her mindset's changing, like on how she creates levels quite a bit, which is nice to see. You know? Don't really know what I'm gonna do for these like portals because they do just look a bit out of place. We'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. It's fine. Honestly, at this rate, I think I'm just gonna end up using the amazing power of air deco, just so I don't have to make a proper background. And seemingly, it could work fine. Power of air deco compels me. Exactly, bro. For real. then there's an object in this tab which could kind of look like railway tracks. I don't know. It's like very abstractly, but like, hey, it'll be fine, right? If I do like this, and then paste it, just kind of crank it up. That looks fine, right? Right? It'll be just fine. That looks really stupid. If I do it like that. Oh, maybe. And then turn it down a little more, because that was very bad. Scale right down. Sure, that looks decent enough. Then we can select this object and find something similar and make a bunch of like pipes going out of it, which is gonna look awesome. I don't know why I just suddenly turned so zesty. Like I've just let the zest out of me, bro. Oh no. I just have random periods of being like excessively zesty compared to usual. Now there's just like one of them. You ever get that, you know, like... You ever get that feeling? I don't know what I'm on about. Building this is driving me insane. Is there like a pipe object? Please, game, can I maybe have an object that looks good? Hello? This is not looking promising. Good enough. We'll work with it. We'll work with it. This is cool. Being trans has made you permanently zesty? Well, yeah, fair enough. I mean, I'm non-binary, so it's similar. I can get that. If I copy the values of this, I could get like that. Like it's such a subtle detail, but it like kind of just needs it there. Just stuff like this, just to make it more full. Okay, those movements are like really strong. 2. -2. -2. Okay, then just for like good measure, because I'm like an absolute nerd about lighting and I love it when levels have like decent lighting and it's cool and all that. We'll do that real quick. God, this is a hell of an ambitious part, isn't it? I'm beginning to realise this. This one needs to go on one there. B3. And these two go B4. No, this can go B3. No, B2 to go in the thingies. That's fine. Looks really good. Thank you. Yeah, something like this is cool. I'm just gonna make this light brighter, just so you can see that there's the pillars there. I may as well just put one of these behind the thingy. Okay, so now the big thing with lighting is like this special little line thingies, which are like what cells, like the bright spots. If we do this for like the entire like big line thing, look, it looks cool. Actually, you know what, we'll get some of these going down here. Yeah. This is going like that right now. So if we do this, then that. Very cool. Okay, I'm just kind of going with the flow of what I'm doing, you know, like. Probably gonna get told that this sucks and I should never build again by the host, but like it's genuinely okay. That foreground is crazy. What the particles? They've been there the whole time. I've just been working on this. And speaking of, I should move this one and should put another structure, which I could probably just copy paste realistically, over on this side, because I'm a bit of a fanatic about these things and I'm very perfectionist when it comes to the stuff I build. Like it's messy, but it's very specific, like how messy I make stuff. What should I write here? Night. 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 Kind of reminds you of Minecraft in a way. What do you mean? unfortunate thing is that I now need to redo the extra glow I've put on it. I can go there, that can be all down and moved, and then that third one's fine. Like Hermitcraft bases? I guess, yeah, I get the vibe. Bro, Hermitcraft is so peak. Genuinely. Can we just have a moment to appreciate how good Hermitcraft is? Season 7 was the best in your opinion? Fair enough. That's not gonna be copy-paste. God damn it, I need to make another structure here. For goodness sake, I cannot catch a break. That rhymed. Crazy. I actually need to do this slow for once. Might just be nostalgia. No, that's fair. Honestly, all the seasons have been really good. Season 9 was kind of mediocre, but like since then it's been like uphill. I think it'd be cool to get like a chimney on here. I'll go with a red outline for a chimney. Accents for warm colours, that'll be knitting. Then make that lower. Make this also a little lower. Particle time. It reminds you of Joel's season 10 base. Yo, that might actually be some pretty good inspiration. Low key, that is a good idea to take inspiration from. I might DM the server of his base for inspo because it would actually kind of look cool. Gravity a bit further up. I want like a big start size with a bit of variation and a bit of variation on the end size. But it's going to be smaller. Okay, use object color, quick start, fade out. I want a big fade out on it. And a thingy on that. Then, okay, we'll get that. Okay, that'll work fine. So I'm just like, let's fit it in. Yeah, I think that's cool. And if we copy this and then just put some below, then it's gonna be chill. I don't know how you can kind of just see under that. And then just to make sure the lighting's more consistent, I'm doing one of these here. Just because I'm way too dedicated, I am going to put one here, which is orange. What are my neighbours doing? I can hear them screaming and giggling about. How odd. Just look a bit of that as well. For this one. That'll be about it. Honestly, I'm quite happy with what we've got today. I think I'm going to end the stream here. I've been streaming for a grand total of an hour and a half. That's more than my average, so hey, we take it. Anyways, really enjoyed the stream. We've done a lot. This is great progress, and I will DM the host, see what they think. And I will see you all later. Bye.